Right, lads, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Very quiet over the last few weeks. Well, very quiet for December. Apologise for that. Mixture of Christmas, me poorly, Ralphie poorly, new desk, new setup. Posted a picture in my communities page if you want to take a look at my new desk and setup. But now it is Saturday morning. We are back. FM20 is going to be back in full swing on the channel. York City Saturday, Tuesdays. Man United's Wednesdays, Sundays. Now I've got my new PC all set up, looking nice, working well. I can then look at bringing in a little bit of extra streaming, either here on YouTube, probably over on Twitch. So if you haven't followed me already, drop me a follow. FM Treq over on Twitch. You find us after our Wembley performance, our double winning season, playoff winners and FA Trophy winners. You find us in the Vanarama National League. We are starting Season 3, first game of the season. We're going to go through the transfers. Remember, we had 700k to spend. I found it very, very difficult in the Vanarama National to spend 700k. But let's get into today's video. Drop a like down below. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel. FM20. I have got a little target of 4,000 subs before FM21 comes out, which will be the start of November. So I've got a long, long way to go. So hit that subscribe button and let's get into it.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing we are York. We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster. Walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing we are York. Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some...
Right. Match day, Dagenham and Redbridge. Now, the board have just had a competitions review. National League, avoid relegation, Emirates first round minimum. So that's going to be difficult, but because we've moved up a league, I think we start in the fourth round qualifying now, so a little bit better. And build base, that should also be just one victory. Transfer budget 700k. We started pretty much with that. We haven't spent hardly anything. I've found it very, very difficult to spend the money without taking a huge risk. And I've decided, mainly because of the season preview, they've got us in as 4 favourites at 3-1. We're playing Dagenham and Redbridge today, who are second favourites. Unfortunately, Northampton have come down. They're a big side to come down. And we've not strengthened that much. Money-wise, look, we've spent pretty much 38 grand by the looks of it. I've still got 5 grand free a week to spend on wages if I need to do. Remember, I think we can pretty much sign players all the way through the season in the Vanarama National League, so we can pick up players as we go. I've kind of half shown faith in the players that we had, and at the same time, there not been a great deal of quality that I could have really chose. So, let's go through the transfers. A couple of players on here that you will recognise. So, the only outs that we've had is Ellis. Iondolo. He's gone because we've changed the role on that side. And he wasn't great. We got money for him. He was on about 900 quid a week as well. So, I think that's pretty good business for us. He was going to be like third choice. A reason why, because we've got this guy. And do you remember, he played for Warrington and he scored passes. We said, look at him, he looks like a 13-year-old boy. We've spent a little bit of money, 7,500 on Theo Asgard. We're going to go with Asgard. Second one in, big earner. I think he's the highest earner in the club. Jordan Obita, long time at Reading. Pretty much there all the way through his career, apart from a couple of loan spells. Left back, I think it's a bit of an upgrade. He's worth 350 grand as well. Only rated 2.5 star, but he can do, if we want to go to that, he can do if we go to 3 at the back, which I did think about. And he's a decent left back. An upgrade on what we have. It was a bit of a name, to be honest. I think the player that we've also got playing left back is probably better. Sam Hebringham. Very, very good across the board. 6 foot. Decent at set pieces, corners and corners, crossing. Free kicks, 15. Pretty good. Got him in as well. Now, the main striker we've gone for this time is Terrell Whitaker. From Spurs, not really played a senior game for Spurs, hasn't been out on loan, but 14 finishing, pace 15, acceleration 13. We've gone for that young striker as well, maybe just a bit of an upgrade on Diaby. That was the plan. We're at a bit of a loss to know how good this guy can actually be, but I think with just the basics of his finishing and pace, hopefully at this level, that'll mean he'll score some goals. Only 18 as well. He's only on £1,000 a week, so in this league, it isn't much at all. Next one in, Connor Parsons from Norwich. Free transfer. Just very decent average across the board. He's got mostly 10s, 11s, 12s, 13s as well for pace. He can do Mazzala, advanced. So just when we go to changing tactics, if we need to, he's going to be another player that can do different roles. Cameron Evans, centre-back, only on loan from Swansea, but very good. 12 heading, 12 marking, 13 tackling. Decent pace. 4-star current ability, 5-star potential. A player that we'll look at. Hopefully he does well for us. Swansea will no doubt release him, and then we can get him in permanently. No nonsense centre-back as well. We just needed a little bit more cover in there. Alex Denny, 21-year-old, can do majority of midfield positions. Again, there were some bigger clubs after us, a lot of League 2 clubs after him. So we've gone for it. 4-star current potential. Doesn't say he's going to improve much, but his physicals are good. He's got a few technicals. Anything around 10, 11, 12, I think at this level is going to be okay. He's young as well. I think, was it Everton? Yeah, we've got him on a free from Everton. And I think the fact that loads of other bigger clubs in League 2 were after him, that kind of prompted me to make a move for him. And the last one, Isaac Sinclair. We've paid 10 grand for him. Now, based on what you see here, it doesn't look spectacular. But he scored 20 goals for Curzon Ashton, who were nothing more than a sort of like a mid-table team last year. I've picked him up once again. League 2 clubs were after him. We've decided to punt 1.6k a week. So that's quite a lot for us. But I think he can be a great sign. And hopefully he's going to play on this left-hand side. Hopefully he can get amongst the goals. Is another option that we can move around up front, because we are trying to trim a couple of players extra out of the squad. Right. That is the ins and outs. Let's go on to release players, because I imagine there was a few released. Wow, yes, there was. Joe Ironside, we got him on a free halfway through the season. Kieran Green, he did all right. It's nothing more than a backup, but once we start going up the leagues, I think it's important that your starters in one league become more of your backups, and your backups need to be shifted out while you get better quality in. Will Patchin, just average. Harry Spratt, just too many reds in there on the technicals. We have brought better quality in. James Oliver never quite did it. He's only 19, so we might see him again in the game at some point. Aston Harrison, nowhere near the standard. Charlie Jepson King, he's been wanted. Farsley are after him, which is good, because I wanted him to get a club. He did all right for us in the games that he played. 6.73, 6.82 in all competitions, but he just, because of the step up, we had to let him go. Matt Yates, the striker from Scotland, just never got chance. He's in Dundee reserves now. Be interested to see how he gets on. We just couldn't give him the game time that he wanted. I think the fact that he was just a poacher as well, didn't do much off the ball, didn't help. Lewis Britton, another youngster, he's gone on to Dover Athletic. James Jones, who I had a lot of hopes for, but just never quite did it. We did have Deshaun Bernard and Hobson at centre-half, so he did end up playing sort of like third, fourth choice. Ryan Whitley is out as well. We've done that just because we've got another keeper come through the youth system. I've decided to let him go so I can potentially give the youngster a few more games. Jake Teal, a goalkeeper, and then there are other youth team players that never got a go. So, players that we're still trying to shift out. Reece York is transfer listed. Hopefully we can get rid of him. He's not happy. He's lost his vice-captaincy as well. But his technicals are 8. He's got 11 for tackling, and that's about it. We need to do better than that. I was hoping that some bids would come in, but we haven't had anything yet. David Ferguson, we have got 2 left-backs. We've also got Sean Newton as well that can play at left-back. He's on 975 a week. Look at the season that he had when we finished lower in the table. And then the season that he had last season, just not good enough. He's not improved. He's dropping off. 27 years old. With us having Obita and Habringham in, it didn't make any sense keeping him. Treq Diaby's unhappy, but that's about my managerial signings or something. Not going to be worried too much about that. Dan Maguire listed as well. Surplus requirements. I'm going to offer him out again. He can go on a free, to be honest, but the board is just a little bit niggly with letting players go for free. We've managed to keep Ramazani. No one came in for him. We didn't offer him out, so we've got him. He needs to improve because obviously we are playing the 4-4-2 and he's not naturally great on that side. So he's got a little bit of work to do. We've got Connor Carty as well. Has done very well in pre-season. Now I've noticed that Laluja has got him playing in his level 10 in his Bourne series in level 10. We've got him playing in the same season in the Conference National. So it's going to be interesting to see how he develops this season. But we've also got, as I said, Isaac Sinclair can play there. I've got the youngster Abri Ferreira, our youth prospect, hoping to give him some games as well. He can play up front. He can also press. 6 foot, but his strength is 5. But I'm hoping that he can have, if we get someone in that wants to give him a decent amount of football on loans and a loan spell, we may let him go, but they'll have to have him as a first team regular. And that is it. Transfers done. The squad's big, very big. As I said, there's Mark Theobald actually, the youth team goalkeeper that's just come through, 16 years old. We do need to make sure that we give him some games. I'm just going to put him on a little. That didn't work. We do need to just make sure that we give him a couple of games, I think. Cup games in particular. We've gone with Jameson as well. We've kept Jameson. He was offered a new contract. And that puts us at the start of the season. So it's Dagenham and Redbridge today. Let's pick a team to clear the squad. Right, it has to be Jameson in goal. Right back, we didn't do any business. Hosanna can go in. 2 centre-halves. It's going to have to be Evans. And we're going to go... Well, luckily Hobson suspended, so that's made my decision a little bit easier. Bernard. Left back, I'm going to go Jordan Obita. Right-hand side, Ramazani, even though he hates it. Box to box, it's got to be... We've got to have to go James Ball, because what a season James Ball had for us. 15 goals, 18 goals in all competitions in the league, 10 assists. Carrilero, Alex Denny, inverted winger on the left. We're going to go Isaac Sinclair. He was injured and it was a late signing and was injured. So that only meant he had one substitute appearance. So he's not done much for us in pre-season. And then we're going to go Connor Carty to start with. But we may look at playing Sinclair up there. And Terrell Whitaker. Right, so here we go. So what, we're 4 favourites playing up against Dagenham Redbridge, 2nd favourites. Where did Dagenham Redbridge finish last season? 2nd in the National League. Okay, yeah, so they're going to be definitely one of the favourites this year. Be interested to see how we get on, how we perform against them. Paris Cowan Hall, he's an old one. Portsmouth days, bit of a wonder kid. It would have been probably in that one there. So it'll be interesting to see. The pressure's kind of off us, I think, because we're obviously, I think, maybe too good to go down and avoid a relegation battle. So hopefully there's not going to be that much pressure on us. But we're 1-0 down after 7 minutes. So not a great start. Brundle free kick. We did have challenges, but to be fair, by a great header by Robbie Muirhead. Right, Sinclair. Whitaker. He's going to chase it down. We're going to get the ball off him here. We might do. He has. Whitaker's won it. Carty, who's in the middle. He's gone back to ball. Sinclair. He's gone for a cross. Brilliant cross. Carty's in there and he's missed a sitter. An absolute sitter. 10 minutes gone. And we should be level. Right there. Keeper's gone long. Hosanna should get it down. And he's put one over the top for Whitaker, who's in. Terrell Whitaker. Did he save it? That was just a miss. We've had 2 big chances that we've spurned already. Right, ball, free kick. Free header, Bernard. Was that off the bar? Did the keeper save it? I think the keeper might have saved it. Ball, Ramazani. Back to ball. I think the highlight's going to be dead here. Ball's gone into a corner. Can we get across? Can we get across? No. Right, Jim's ball, free kick. Oh, was that in? Oh, God, I thought it was in. Here we go. Brundle, 5 minutes before half time. Defend, 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 defend. Well done. Poor finish from your head. Right, half time. We've done all right there. We've conceded from a set piece, which is disappointing, but I think we've probably been the better of the two sides. 9 shots to 4, 57% possession as well, against the team that was second last season. I think it's a decent start. Hosanna's going to get the ball. He's gone long again. Carty. Connor Carty. He's missed. He's missed 2 big chances. Right, we'll see where this highlight goes. We're going to do probably a change anyway. We'll probably look at getting a DRB on for Carty. Oh, no. An absolute thunderbolt. We are 2-0 down. Absolute bullshit. A set piece and an absolute cracker. Right. Let's go DRB for Carty. Let's go attacking. Disappointing there because we've played so well. Haven't been able to take our chances and we've been punished. Right, we're in here. Ramazani. He's going to run him. He's going to run. He's slow. Come on. We've got bodies in the middle. Diaby fucking smashed it as hard as he could. And has smashed it wide. Right, we've got Pochettino on for Whittaker, who's had a disappointing debut. We've moved to Sinclair up front. He has got an eye for goal. Just disappointing that we've played so well. And we've been sort of like punished. Are they going to get another? Don't get another. We don't deserve 3-0. We've defended pretty well. Pochettino's poor header. Not going to have another crack at us here. Oh, he's done well as Pochettino. Well recovered. Abita. He's gone long now. Sinclair in the channel. Lovely skill. Knocked it down. Finish. Oh, fucking hell. Hosanna. Ball. Diaby. Come on. Cleared. McMillan. Lancaster. 3-0. Fuck off. Oh, I've been like itching to play this. I haven't played this for about 10 days and I've been itching to play it. I couldn't play any games because I needed to record. So I've had to wait till all the desks are set up. And then the first game, we've had 4 one-on-ones. They've scored 3. I don't know how we've lost this game by 3-0, but we have. Well, I do know. Because our strikers can't. Now, if I was saying there was nothing wrong with the match engine, I'd be saying it's our strikers, but I'm sorry. One-on-ones in this game are still an absolute load of bollocks. Right, so what we'll do is, obviously I'm going to play on games. Tuesday's episode, we'll get on a good sort of like 10 games, maybe into probably the start of October or something like that. That is it for today. Let me know down in the comments what your New Year's resolution is. I've got a Fitbit. I'm trying to lose a stone of beef. I may look skinny on camera, but literally I've just got this little mound of fat right here. So let me know in the comments what your New Year's resolution is. Thank you for all the support in 2019. Hopefully 2020 is going to see the channel keep growing at the pace it has been doing. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you later.